Hello, this is Ryan Zink, and this is Creative-Intuitive-Solutions. And today I'm going to be speaking with you about entity possession, and what that is, and what causes a person to become susceptible to entity possession. So the types of entities I'm talking about are beings that have a negative impact on humanity, and that are destructive, and that are used for control purposes. And the ways that people will become susceptible to this type of being or entity is through media, which conveys a lot of fear, through entertainment such as movies, which can reprogram the mind, through the use of alcohol or drugs, which can weaken a person's auric field, and through negative thinking and family beliefs. Another way that this comes in is that in your genetics, if you have a lineage that has practiced dark entity possession throughout any time in your lineage, whether it's in the past or out into the future, that can also affect a person. So, with this meditation, I'm going to guide you through how to become aware of any of those types of beings that are destructive or that have a negative impact on you in your body and throughout your auric field. So I'll join in on this too, and we'll do it together. Alright, so go ahead and close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. And just create a grounding cord or a line of energy that runs vertical out in front of you. Make it a gold beam of light. And just attach it to the base of your spine. Just picture that beam of light, one tip of it touching the base of your spine and connecting in, and the other part reaching all the way down to the center of the earth and connecting in, however that looks like for you. You're going to use your imagination a little bit today, and your creativity. And then picture in your feet lines of energy just running down into the earth and drawing up the nice, safe, secure energy that the earth provides, and bringing it up through your feet, up through your calves, up through your bone structure, up through your thighs, and letting that earth energy connect with your grounding cord and just funneling down to the center of the earth. So you're pulling up the energy through your feet and your legs of the earth, and you're sending it all the way down to the center of the earth to clear your body and aura, and to have a clear, safe connection with the earth. Next, you're going to jump up above your head from your body, and you're going to start pulling in with your energetic hands, your spirit, the energy of the cosmos, all the way out from the Earth's furthest layers out into the universe. And you're just going to bring that energy right to the top of your head, right here. It's going to come down the back of your spine, where it will touch each chakra. So it'll come in through your 7th chakra, then come through the back of your 6th chakra, to your throat chakra, back to your heart chakra, down to your 3rd chakra, to your 2nd chakra, and into your 1st chakra, where you're already running the Earth's energy. It'll mix with the Earth's energy that you're running, and you're going to bring that energy mixture up the front of your spine to the 2nd chakra, then to the 3rd chakra, to the 4th chakra, to the 5th chakra, to the 6th chakra, and way out the 7th chakra, where it's going to cascade through your aura, just giving you a nice cleanse. getting you safe and secure. Take a deep breath. And we're going to use our imagination today, like I said, and our creativity. And what I want you to do is see yourself as you are, running this earth and cosmic energy through your body. And I want you to set yourself out in front of you. And this is going to be what I call your hosting space. So today we're going to look at the aspect of you, or the space of you, that hosts beings. And part of this exercise is taking responsibility for these beings being in your space. Because they cannot come in unless you have an agreement with them to come in. And if you're doing things that reinforce that agreement with those beings, such as things that will weaken your auric field around you, you've got to take responsibility for how they came in. So put out in front of you your hosting space. And just see yourself right out in front of you with your eyes closed, using your imagination, as you in your aura. So this can look like you sitting in a globe or a ball or a sphere right out in front of you. And you can see the Earth's energy coming up through your feet and down your grounding cord. And you can see the Earth and cosmic energy running through your body. You can see the energy flowing. Now right out in front of you, as you see yourself, bring that whole space to white. White is a very high vibration, and anything that is in white comes out of resistance. So it's a lot easier to let go and to release. Just take a nice deep breath. And with your intention, you're going to intend that any being that is in your space, whether they're great or whether they're destructive, whatever it is, that it comes to the surface. And you don't have to see this as a physical being, or you can see this as little balls or spheres around you, right out in front of you. Just have them show up as black balls. You may see one or two or three, or maybe your whole space, your whole aura space out in front of you, your hosting space that we're looking at right now, is just full of these beings. And that's fine. Just take a deep breath. And now with your intention, bring all of these beings to the color white, because you're ready to release them. And with your intention, just guide them down your grounding cord, right out in front of you. So you've kind of got a duplicate of yourself as you are sitting in your chair, out in front of you, facing you. And you see yourself in your globe, or your aura. And you brought the whole space to white, and with your intention, you're having all the beings in your space show up as little balls, little spheres, little bubbles. And you're just bringing all those bubbles to the color white. And with your intention, out in front of you, you're just sending all of those bubbles down the grounding cord. And whether they were good or bad, you can thank them for being there. And just command that they leave. It's that easy. You're in control. And next we're going to clear 5 sets of energetic pictures that may attract this type of destructive being. And I start with any pictures that aren't mine. So anything that's been given to me that I've taken on that just isn't me. Just have that show up in your space, what isn't you. And let these pictures show up as rectangles, squares, or circles or spheres. It's the easiest way. It is not rocket science. So you're just looking at yourself out in front of you in your hosting space. And you're just letting the circles, spheres, rectangles, or circles appear that are energetic pictures or energies that are not yours. And there could be one, or the whole space can be filled with them. Whatever you see is fine. And just bring those pictures to the color white. And just guide them down the grounding cord with your intention. Right out in front of you. Take a nice deep breath, and it's just kind of like a drain unclogging. They'll just all go down the grounding cord. The next set of energetic pictures that we're going to release are any alien or foreign pictures. And this can be something that you've just taken on that isn't yours as well, or something that's been implanted. Just anything that's not human. Just have those show up as squares, rectangles, or circles. And just guide those down the grounding cord. Great. The next set of pictures you're going to clear from this space are any disease, disorder, sickness, illness, trauma, abuse, pessimism, and despair. And just have those show up in the form of circles, squares, or rectangles. And sometimes when I have them show up, I'll just see them as sheets of paper, just filling up this whatever space I'm working on at the time. Just bring all those pictures to the color white and just guide them with your intention down your grounding cord. Just watch the space clear. Maybe you feel lighter in your body already. Maybe you can already feel the shift of taking more ownership of your hosting space. This aspect that is part of you. And the next set of pictures we're going to release are any pictures that are blocking love, that may be affecting your money or blocking your money. Any pictures that are affecting your ability to give and your ability to receive. So just let all of those come to the surface out in the space in front of you. See them as pictures, squares, circles, rectangles, pieces of paper. Just see them all come to white, color white with your intention. And just guide them down the grounding cord. Just as quick as a thought. Space just starts to clear. And the last set of pictures we're going to clear and release are any anger, rage, victim, shame, or martyr, or fear pictures. Just let those come to the surface from within this space and see them as rectangles, squares, circles, piles of paper, and just bring those to the color white, and then with your intention, just send them down the grounding cord right out in front of you. Good. Now just take a deep breath and open your eyes. And just see if you feel different. Maybe as you were doing this and clearing these pictures and beings, you felt tingles in your body. Maybe you yawned and had a release of energy. Maybe you were sneezing as you were letting go of these beings that have possibly been with you for a long time. And just feel empowered in your body. This is an exercise of empowerment to take charge, ownership, and responsibility of your body and your energetic space around you. And this exercise also showed you how to put an aspect of yourself out in front of you and create energy running and to be connected to the earth through grounding, and to release some of the energies within an aspect of you. By doing that, that space, the hosting space we were looking at, will clear. It's clearer now. There are no beings trapped in there. You're not calling on any being in that space. It's yours again, and it can fully integrate easier into who you are as a soul, as a being, and as a person, just by giving it a healing and clearing it out. So that's what I do most of the time in my meditation, as I look at different aspects, different spaces, and I clear them so that they can integrate within me fully. And that's how I do most of my healing work for myself. And I just wanted to share that with you today. And I think this is a great thing to look at for anybody that may be feeling controlled or not heard, or that something is overpowering them, or they just can't, something's wrong and they're feeling it within, but they just don't know what it is. And when we're dealing with the non-physical world, unless we're in meditation and looking clairvoyantly, we cannot see most of the time. There are some people that can, but for the average person, we can't see into the non-physical world unless we go within and take a look. So this was an exercise to help you do that. Clear your hosting space. Create room for integration with that space so that you too can feel heard, healed, not controlled by anything other than yourself. Have a great day.